because now my sister is with God. She's in a better place. But then the other survivors, they're here with their families. But my sister's not.
For Lucy Guillen and her family, this is what the fight for justice in Vanessa's name looks like.
Demanding the congressional investigation! Because this is just the beginning!
Just weeks after the Army soldier was found tragically murdered, her family and their attorney in Washington, D.C. today, marching from Capitol Hill to the White House.
Our troops need to feel safe, need to feel respected, because they're the ones putting their life at risk.
Vanessa's family says she was sexually harassed by a superior at Fort Hood before she went missing, a claim that the Army says they are currently investigating. Her story igniting what some are calling a Me Too moment for the military, inspiring other veterans to share their own stories and demand a reform to the military's existing system of reporting and prosecuting sexual harassment and assault within its ranks. When did you first hear about Vanessa Guillen?
I started hearing little tidbits, but I didn't want to really take a deep dive into it. I didn't know what type of trigger it was going to be for me.
For Lucy Del Gaudio, Vanessa's story feels all too familiar. Both women, young and eager to protect the place they call home.
Being Latina, so many Latinas go into the military as a way of trying to better themselves, to try to establish legacy, to show how patriotic we are to this country.
When did things change for you in the Army?
In '92, I was assaulted, and that's when everything changed.
It happened while she was serving in Germany. Raped, she says, by a superior, a man she at one point considered a mentor.
I thought I could trust him, but then I started seeing true colors. And that's when things started becoming uncomfortable, and then it happened, and and then it happened.
Many of the details she still keeps private. She says at the time she reported the assault, but there was pushback.
I said I was raped. Are you sure? And it was like this back and forth. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure.
No official report, to her knowledge, was ever filed.
I reported to my chain of command. I followed policy and procedure. I was an outstanding soldier. And the minute that happened to me, and the minute I reported, and the minute they neglected to believe me, I became a different person, and I became angry, and at times I became belligerent, and at times I was not myself. That's what makes me so enraged, is that they see us changing. They see us slowly decline, and they don't try to seek any type of assistance for us.
Do you still feel the effects of that so many years later?
Every day. Every day there's reminders, there's triggers, scents, like smells, a voice, a haircut. There's triggers, and every day.
In a statement to ABC News, an Army spokesperson suggested Lucy reach out to the Army to initiate an investigation, adding that the Army takes allegations of sexual misconduct seriously and investigates reports of sexual assault. Lucy would eventually be reassigned to another unit in the States, transferred from active duty to the reserves before leaving the Army altogether in 1998. You wanted to protect and serve and have this career in the military. Do you feel as though your country failed you?
I totally feel like they didn't do their job. They didn't take care of me. On the other side, I have to say, I value the military because of what we do. We protect and serve. I'm a patriot, but this piece of the puzzle, they need to fix, because if they continually fail us, I don't know how much longer I could feel that this way,
We have to change the culture.
Lucy is now a part of a grassroots effort demanding reform, fighting to put a stop to sexual harassment and assault in the military. Her sense of duty taking her to the nation's capital this week.
Prep meeting number 1.
With a team of women around her, she prepares to testify before Congress, sharing her story publicly, something Vanessa never got the chance to do.
I wish it was her. We are going to give her the voice that she justly deserves because we are fighting for her. We are really fighting for her justice. Women do not report because we fear for our safety, we fear for our future, we fear for retaliation.
Speaking at this House Armed Services Subcommittee hearing to an audience of lawmakers, this time she's hopeful it will be a catalyst to change.
Honestly, I'm getting my justice. I'm getting my justice because I found my voice. I'm being heard. Zero tolerance means zero tolerance. Military justice must be swift and it must be just. Thank you, and I look forward to your questions.
Vanessa's family and their attorney, Natalie Kawam, are in D.C. to raise awareness for the I Am Vanessa Guillen bill that would allow service members to report sexual harassment and assault claims with a third-party agency.
The legislation is going to be the justice that she deserves.
El motivo que me trae aquí es mi hija Vanessa Guillen. Yo quiero que usted me ayude a que se haga justicia.
At that meeting today, President Trump offered his support.
So we're going to look into it very powerfully, and we already have started, as you know, and we'll get to the bottom of it.
As the Department of Justice and FBI investigate, along with the Army, the family hopes it's a significant step in what surely will be a long fight for justice and reform.
Like someone told me, be the voice to the voiceless. So we're being the voice for Vanessa and for all those people that have been sexually harassed. Because this is just the beginning and we're not going to stop.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.